Hello YouTube, hello my fellow subscribers. Today is this is Blu-ray Cinema, talking about movies of today, tomorrow, yesterday, and all that good stuff. So, talk about today is this. But please, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button and please subscribe. I'm not making anybody, but if you want to, you do. If you don't, you don't. That's up to you. But I do. It's well appreciated. So we're gonna talk about this. This is Spinal Tap. And it's from 1984. It's 82 minutes long. It's a Criterion collection, which is long overdue. This should have been Criterion collection years ago. I don't know why it took so long. Because I don't think you can find this on the DVD Criterion collection. So this is weird, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because this took a long time. This Longer Friday and Hardball, but finally ended up being a 4K last year and a half. And Hardboiled and The Killer, which is going to be, The Killer's going to be Shout Factory anyway, but that's a different subject to talk about. But my mean is Killer and Hardboiled were part of Criterion Collection, and yet Shout Factory took them. So I wonder a couple years that Criterion may do their 4K version of Hardboiled and The Killer, unless they got the rights to do it. I'm still waiting for Criterion to do Life of Brian. Mine probably runs Life of Brian. But that's another subject for another day. But I just might get that out of the way. So this is a 3-disc box set here. Look how thick. This is thick. I mean, to me, butts are the new 4K Blu-rays. Because these feel like butts. They look like butts, some of them. And this is where we're at now. Years ago, I would say no. Years ago, I would say no way they're gonna be like special editions. They're not gonna be books. They're not gonna look like that. But lo and behold, they do. I mean, they feel some feel thick as a book. Some, depending on the artwork, look like books. And it's just total weird to me that's where we're at now. I do want to discuss. Excuse me. I just got hide right here. I do want to discuss at some point. And I talked about this before, and I don't like to rehash stuff unless I really do. Is the Lionsgate Limited stuff. It's like, come on, guys. Enough for limited stuff. You don't need to do limited rusty metal things. You don't need to do that. Or have a Western video line limited. You don't need to do that limited. But I said that's a whole nother big topic. So the MGM Blu-ray of this, I think, is still available. You can find. And this is by Criterion, MGM, 4K. So this is a real good movie. I do recommend this. You know me, I recommend a lot of things on my channel. And I do because I love films. And you know I love films. That's why you're here. Excuse me. I got a little cold, but I'm alright. Just my sinuses and allergies. Which this weather does. But yeah, so I do love this movie. I rewatched this because I haven't seen it in years, and it still holds up. It still holds up. As I said before, a lot of 1980s films hold up, and this holds up. A lot of 90s films don't, and people say, "Hey, wait a minute." Some 90s do. A lot of 90s do, and I go, "Really?" Pick a 90s comedy that still holds up. Not counting Happy Gilmore. Not counting Wayne's World. Because those two hold. I I have kind of like a half and half on Happy Gilmore. Well, number one, I haven't seen in a long time. Number two, I kind of like, you know, and I'm not gonna count Dumb and Dumber as well, or possibly Kingpin, or well, I haven't seen There's Something About Mary in a long time, so I haven't seen that, so I can't say. But you look at our comedies. Some people see The Mask holds up, and I said, really? I was hold on for a second. Don't judge, because I have not seen something about Mary a long time. I haven't seen Liar Liar in a long time. I haven't seen Mask a long time. So I really can't say they hold yet until I see them over again. But you look at Coneheads, that doesn't hold up. You look at Black Sheep, which Chris Farley hated that version that came out because he filmed a whole different movie. When I'll talk about that another time. I think I did talk about when I might review Tommy Boy in this, but I'm not sure. I probably did, guys. So Tommy Boy holds up. That was in the 90s. But you look, a lot of films in the 90s, 90% of them do not hold up. No matter what genre they're in, horror, sci-fi, action, and some do, like Shawshank holds up, Green Mile holds up, Fight Club holds up, Blair Witch holds up, The Matrix does, Hard Target does, sort of, but but that movie is like kind of ridiculously bad, so I can give that movie a good pass, thumbs up, kind of thing. But I'll give an example. A movie called Veracious. I can't tell. It has a sci-fi movie with Denzel and Russell Crowe, Virtuosity. It don't hold up. It's one of the worst films of the 90s, and it doesn't hold up. Why? Because no one cares, and no one likes it. Drop Dead Fred in 92, 91, that don't hold up. It don't. You look at the 80s, how many 80s comedies hold up? How many horror films of the 80s hold up? A lot. Now, I'm not counting, the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. I'm not counting the Chucky franchise or Halloween franchise, which some people like. Halloween franchise, I kind of like hit or miss on that. And I'm not counting the Friday 13th franchise either. Or Hellraiser or none of that stuff. I'm not counting that. Or Phantasm franchise. I'm not counting those. Or certain horror films that work from the 90s, but a lot of 90s films do not hold up. 80s are works. Because I think 80s had a lot of original ideas, and I think the 90s was still trying to make a name for itself until the mid to late 90s, where it found a voice. And it took that long. By the way, this is Spinal Tap. This is a great film. The HDR is good. The 4K restoration on the Blu-ray is very, very good. It's clean. You still have little those cigarette burns, but still, because people don't want it too clean. But this is one of the funniest mockumentaries/documentaries ever made. And I haven't seen Spinal Tap 2 yet, so I can't say anything until I watch it and then end up reviewing it. But here's what you get in the 4K and UK thing. You get restoration and UHD supervised and approved by Rob Reiner. You get Alternate 2.0 compressed soundtrack. You get the film in UHD and 2 Blu-rays with the special features in the film. You get 3 audio commentaries featuring the actors and the director. And editors Robert Whiten and Kent Beta and Ben And yeah, the band members that the actors became. Yeah, conversation between writer and actor Patton Oswalt. I love Patton Oswalt. He makes good shit. The Cut Room 4 featuring 98 minutes of outtakes, Spinal Tap, The Final Tour, 1982. Excerpts from Return to Spinal Tap, 1992. Interviews with the band for its 2009 Back from the Dead album, trailers, media appearances, and music videos. English subtitles for deaf and hard of hearing, plus an essay from Alex Papadamos. This has a young Fran Drescher in this movie too, by the way. So you get like Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, Harry Shearer, Rob Reiner, June Chadwick, whoever it is, Tony Hendra, whoever it is, Bruno Kirby, and Fran Drescher. Before the nanny. And wait. Yeah. Sorry, I shake it to get out, but I'm gonna get this out so you can see inside. If I didn't show you already, I might have. I'm not sure. The magazine type thing right here, which I'll do right here. Yep. See? This and stuff. Show inside in a second. So, sorry about that if you couldn't see me, but it's okay. Sorry about that. So get the bit stereos. This is Marshall. I don't think they made those. Sorry about that, guys. They made stereo equipment anymore, but I don't know. The Spinal Tap right here, which is great. And there's a 4K disc right here, and these are 2 Blu-rays. So this is one where they said, you know, like, don't go up to 10, stereo goes up to 11. So this is great. It's all just lightning, which is good. Yeah, I love this film. Yeah. And it still holds up today. This one's well appreciated. This looks like a magazine they would have in the 80s right there. So, it's so funny. It's so funny. Because it looks like a real documentary, and it's not a real documentary. Yep. So all comedies of the 80s. This pet at the right time. It's so great. And you'll never see anything like that again. And then this year it's like Spinal Tap 2 after 31 years later. No, 41 years later. It's like, oh my God. I give a thumbs up. I give like big, highly recommend that. So if you do have Barnes & Nobles, pick it up or order it online or whatever you need to do. I do recommend it. If you haven't seen it, watch it, and please comment below. Tell me what you think about Spinal Tap. And that's it. And Friday's video will be something special too. Don't know what I'm doing, but it'll be an adventure in itself. So on that, have a great Wednesday, because this will be posted on Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on the next. So, bye.